Hey everyone, I am Mike Easton, aka Mortgage Broker Mike here at Movement Bank, and today what we want to take a look at is if you're paying too much for your mortgage. This is an important question you should ask yourself every so often, especially when interest rates are at the lowest that they've been in like a decade. So guys, if you bought a home in the last year, 2 years, 3 years, it's time to take a look seriously and figure out where you're at, what you're paying on PMI, interest rate and all that kind of stuff, what your loan term is, and maybe how much your home has appraised or increased in value over time. And let's take a look and dive in here real quick. This is super easy, guys. This is super, super easy. We're not running your credit right now. We're just kind of taking a look. We're sort of just evaluating here to see if it's even, a good idea at this point. So just want to find out if we're paying too much for your mortgage. So this is just a really easy walkthrough. You just enter in your zip code right there and type of home. So I'm just going to kind of walk you guys through just to show you exactly sort of what happens when you do walk through this funnel, and then what I'm going to do with the data afterwards. So we're going to estimate the value of the home. Let's say it's worth like $300,000. First mortgage balance, there we go. See, we're almost done. We're 30% through pretty much right here. If you bought, about a year ago, you're probably looking at about a 5% interest rate, something like that, depending on loan product, down payment, stuff like that. There's a zillion different variables here. Probably got a fixed rate mortgage. You have a second mortgage, no. And no, we're not looking to take any cash out here, but of course you can take cash out if you do have the equity. Of course, employed and not bankrupt, and can show proof of income. So super, super easy, just show your income right there. Expenses, we'll take a look and see, how much money we could save you overall, and no late payments. So we're pretty much done. Here we go. Right. And get my quote. So what happens there is this information gets sent to me only. It's not getting shipped out, like Quicken Loans or Lending Tree. You're not selling that. You're not becoming a lead that like 100 different lenders are going to purchase and put you on their robocall list and call you, night and day until you hopefully buy, get a mortgage or whatever. I want to show this to you guys real quick though. Opt-out pre-screen. You probably haven't heard of it, but the CFPB, the Consumer Finance Protection Bureau, recommends that if you want to opt out of all the junk mail and really it's the credit bureaus selling your information, believe it or not, anytime you run your credit or apply for a loan, a credit card or anything like that, the major credit bureaus, and TransUnion included, they sell your information off to anyone that'll buy it. It's called a trigger lead. You can opt out of that junk. So just simply go here, opt out. There's the link right there. Opt out pre-screen. Boom, boom, boom. You just enter in your information. Opt out for 5 years. I just did this the other day, and it's been great. I'm not getting all the junk mail pre-approved for an auto loan or a $30,000 personal loan or anything like that. So highly, highly recommend going to do that. So we're done there. Let's take a look and see. Bing, bing, bing. Okay, so this information got sent over to me, and it looks just like this. So it's just all the relevant information right here. So credit score, payoff amount, all that kind of stuff. So when I have this information, we didn't need to pull the credit. We're just kind of looking to see, what the rates are. Let's say you had, maybe you had like a 5% interest rate on your loan right here, and you identified that on the little form that you just filled out. So if you had a 5% interest rate, payoffs amount, mortgage payoff balance remaining about $270,000 right there, 5%. We could kind of estimate, loosely, just sort of loosely estimate your total monthly payment. Just principal and interest. Now there's principal, interest, taxes, insurance, PMI, HOA dues, and all that kind of stuff. We're just looking at principal and interest right here, checking the rate. You got a 5% interest rate. $14.49 would be the principal and interest monthly payment. Now, if we look at today's interest rates, and based on this scenario, I see you've got a little bit of equity. You're making great money. Debt to income ratio is strong. You've got really good credit. Maybe your credit scores went up like 50 or 100 points since you bought your home, and you're making all your payments on time, stuff like that. Probably get you like a 3.75% interest rate. I mean, that's not a guarantee, but let's just say hypothetically, that's what we land on. Let's take a look. You had $14.49, but the new monthly payment, principal and interest, is $12.50 per month. So $199 a month, monthly savings, just right there, times 12. That's an extra $2,400 a year just in principal and interest savings. So you could take that money and you could reapply that towards the principal reduction every single month, and really, chip away at that mortgage a lot faster just by doing that. But guys, one of the other things that we could take a look at too is, you might be able to pull cash out. Be able to pull out some of that equity and maybe pay off a car, maybe pay off, some of your student loan debt or something like that. So we can certainly take a look there. The options are really, really endless. And don't click on these. These are teaser rates. These are not, it's not even real. So that's one of the reasons why you want to go to the opt-out pre-screen. Guys, I can quote you through a number of different mortgage lenders. So wholesale lenders, things like that. We make sure that we are getting the absolute best rate for you. So I just sort of wanted to show you guys that and how it works and, what it looks like when you do click all the way through. So it's pretty easy. It takes just a couple minutes. We don't have to run the credit. And you can just know, what your options are. So from there, if we do decide that it's going to be a good fit, you can simply do a loan application, head on over to mortgagebrokermike.com, and you'll get an email from me after the fact, after you did this, and it'll have my information. But you can simply just go here, apply online. If you do see if you're pre-approved, it takes you through like a little walkthrough funnel, kind of like just the one that you already did. So no need to do that again. Just, you can go all the way through. So let me know, guys. 585-749-8848 is my cell phone. Call me with any questions. We could do it by phone. You could do it this way, either way, whatever works for you. Look forward to serving you soon. Thanks, guys.